Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Now this a very short kick. And they've got it up past the 35. Starting field position.
At their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, 60 yards. And the Commanders need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught at the 5. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way, to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
That's good.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. First down, and it's Pollard again. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Here's Pollard again. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Slot man moves right. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And this this is going to be incomplete. Was that the incorrect read or just more an error on the throw by the quarterback?
I lean more towards the latter because it seemed like he was open there. Just missed him on the throw.
And a tough one to miss because now you're dealing with a fourth down. Prescott to throw on fourth. Touchdown! T.Y. Hilton from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Here's Gibson to start the drive to the 22-yard line.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And this is going to be a Commander's first down as they'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. A handoff running left is Gibson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. This time they'll throw it with Howell. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Now a give here to Pollard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
46. 46. Hey, 47.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Open man Lamb. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, 52 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
In motion comes the tight end left. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. The 30. 10, 5, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll be pretty well stopped at his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On 2nd and 9, Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
It's a gain. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 47 yards. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. Complete at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Powell to the air on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
I think he thought he had his first read open on that one, but they were obviously ready for that throw, and that's just a lack of experience showing. Young quarterback stared his man down the whole way, and they were more than happy to sit on that route and bring home the INT.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Prescott now. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Curl. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Final play of the half. Prescott. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. To get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Takes it at the 7. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. 46.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb. His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys have now moved out in front.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in for broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Howell. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Straight ahead, Gibson. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Once more, Gibson. They find some open field here. There he goes, right side. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, 59 yards. And the Commanders have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will put them on top here in the third.
Cowboys 27.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. And they'll accept that penalty. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On third down, it's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They go back to Pollard on second down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage for 1 yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Throwing, Prescott. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Throw left side complete. That's Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Gibson again. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. But 223 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. They'll try the left side with Gibson. We'll get this up to about the 44.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's third down.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
And he finds McLaurin, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Powell. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. They'll run with Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker. 4th down, Howell, desperation time. Got his tight end, that's complete. That's Thomas. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. 2nd and goal from the 1. One more time with Gibson. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
They'll try and run it in. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Cowboys make over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And the